Hi everyone, once again, good morning. So now, before we start to the session, let me, there are a lot of thoughts that come in your mind and you think that how can you use these thoughts, helping a student to make better in their life. Many a times you must have felt that I want to give up. Yeah, and there are many people who have also given up. So if you look at the number, I think every year 20 to 25% of the students, they don't go ahead. They leave it in between. Okay, this is very common. Now, the one thing that I want all of you to understand here is, what is the meaning of giving up? कभी सोचा आपने छोड़ना जीवन में सबसे आसान काम है? The easiest way of any of the problem is leave it. So when you leave the problem, then everything depends upon the problem, that how bad it can be or how good it can be to you. But I think the humans are the only one who have an opportunity to decide that which problem they are going to take on and how they are going to come up with the solution. If I ask you, what are you expecting in your life? You must be saying that a good life, money, house, cars, maybe some of the best luxuries that are possible in this world. But if I ask you, what are you doing to get that luxuries? Then I think most of you will say everything depends upon God. We worship God and God is the one, Allah, Bhagwan, Jo bhi, whatever you say. Okay, they are the one who are going to fulfill all of my needs. What is so peculiar about it? What is so important about you that the God feels that he or she, whatever the God is there, is going to help you out in it? So I think until we are given a playground, it is like the people who go and play on the ground. Now, how do you play depends on the basis of that, the result will outcome. So many a times you will feel that the best guys of this world are to be put in a team. Do you think this team is going to win always? No, never. It is not about the best guys to be recruited. Think about the cricket match. If you take all the best batsmen, you take all the best bowlers, you take the best wicket keeper, do you think you're going to win the game against any of the team other? No, it's not that. There are a lot of things which also depend as how much your energy is synced with each other, how much you understand the other person. That's why the team is going to be formed there. I think today it is an opportunity for all of you to re-energize, to synergize yourself and bring all of your energy on one point, that is how to clear the entrance examination. Some people say it is a hard work that is required to clear exam. I think I have taught more than 1 lakh students so far. I don't think that the hard work is the one thing which depends upon your selection and failure. I think the only thing that I have analyzed after watching so many people, after talking to many of the students who failed, of course, who passed also there, there's one thing that I can make out, that how much is the fire, how much is the thirst in you so that you want to get it. Until you don't have this thirst, I don't think you can get it. If you are passionate about something, you will surely get it. This is my experience. I do a lot of experiment. You think about something and you are passionate about it, all the time you are thinking about it, you will find that thing will be happening to you. If you are a negative person, many a times when we meet the people, many a times when we go to other houses, you feel a different type of vibrations coming out from them. Sometimes you really like a place, you feel, oh, this is the house that I want to own. And there are many a times you feel, no, I don't want to live in this place. The reason is simple, that everything, every substance that exists in the world carrying some energy with it. There is an energy that is associated with me. There is an energy associated with it. It is a responsibility of that particular product. I'm not saying humans. It is also a tree. It is also, any of a dog, a cat. It all depends upon that, how they want to carry on their energy. If you are positive about something and you keep on putting efforts, my dear, and you are passionate about it, that is really very important. You will surely get it. The only thing about the success and failure is how much you are mad about that particular success. There may be a number of failures. Tell me in the world, the person who never failed in his life. We know about Hitler. Hitler was the one when he was at the peak of it. If you see his history, you will be finding that everyone was saying he is the useless man. Even in the army, he was not appointed as a senior position. They thought that he is the useless person. But the passion that he carries, wo pagalpan tha, jo bhi tha, that we are the best races of the humans. That is what he used to believe, that the Germans are the best races. See what he has done. Anyone who wanted to reach to the top, there's only one thing that is required is how much passion do you carry for that particular. If you are passionate enough, you will surely going to get success in your life. Now, why I'm saying all these things, I'm supposed to teach you arithmetic, I'm supposed to teach you LRDI. I'm telling you these things because this is the one which is going to put a spark in you. As a teacher, my responsibility is not only to give you the gyan of maths or logical reasoning DI. My purpose is so that you will be able to perform all of these things, or you will be able to solve all these questions there in exam. And as I said, more than knowledge, had it been that this case that the most knowledgeable person, if you put him at the US president or the Prime Minister of India, do you think that the country will succeed? No, never. But there's a passion that is required for it. You wanted to do something for the people. We have seen Mother Teresa, we have seen Mahatma Gandhi, we have seen Shahid Bhagat Singh, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. There was only one unique thing about them. They were passionate about their work. They wanted to do something for that particular thing, maybe for their country, maybe for someone else. So until you don't have this passion, I don't think that the results will come. The first thing is the percentage that you should be aware of. I'll say 1/2 is half, 1/3 is 33, 1/4 is 25, 1/5 is 20%, 1/6 is 16.66%, 1/7 is 7 ka double is 14.28. Whenever the denominator is a 3 or multiple of 3, the number is going to recur. So it is 1666. 1/5, everyone knows 100/5 is 20%. This is 25%. As the denominator is 3, 3 is going to recur here. It is 33.33%. Then it comes 1/8. 1/8 is half of 1/4. That comes out to be 12.5%. Then it is 1/9. We all know whenever denominator is 9, the recurring is happening because it is also multiple of 3. Here 3 recurs. Here 1, and then once it is a numerator, then denominator recurs. In 1/9, it is only numerator which is going to recur. 1/10 is 10%. We all know. 1/11 is 9.09 because there's a correlation between 9 and 11. When denominator is 9, numerator is 11. When denominator is 11, it is 9.09. So it is 1/12. What is 1/12 if it is half of 1/6? So what is half of 16? It is 8. Half of 6 is 0.33. 1/13. 7 ka 7, if you remember that. 13 is considered as an unlucky number in Christianity. So you need to go with someone to go out. So 1/13 is 7 ka 7 चाहिए तभी आप घर से बाहर निकल सकते हैं. 1/14 is nothing but it is half of this value, which is 7.14. And 1/15 is coming out to be 6.66. Again, you will be finding the recurring of the value is there. This is nothing but 2/30. I think this is sufficient. Most of the time this is used. The other thing I have already discussed in the earlier classes. Now, why I'm telling you about these fraction is whenever I talk about the percentage. For example, if I say X is 100, Y is 300. How much is X with respect to Y in percentage? So we are comparing what? The first thing which is important in percentage question is what are you comparing? So here you are comparing X, you are comparing it with respect to Y. I'll multiply it by 100. I'll say X is what percentage of Y? X is what percent of Y? That is what is the meaning of it. If you do Y by X in 200, so Y is what percent of X? So let's come to the next part of this. If I say X and Y are two values, and I'm talking about the change, as you know, it is 100 here. This is coming out to be 150. Can I say, listen to this, Y is 50 more than X? Y is 50 more than X. I'm saying it is 50. Comparison is with respect to X. That's why X is coming in denominator. So I'll say, what is X? How much is X? It is 100. So the moment you multiply it by 100, you will say it is 50% more than X. Y is 50% more than X. That is what I'm writing. Now, can I say the same thing when X is 100 and Y is 150? I can say X is 50 less than Y. So I'm saying X is 50 less than Y. The comparison is with respect to Y, which is 150. Multiplied by 100, it is 1/3, which is 33.33%. So I know if Y is 50 more than X, X is also 50 less than Y. This 50 never changes here. The 50 is here, the 50 is also coming here. But here it is compared with respect to Y, here it is compared with respect to X. So how should I get my answer? If I'm saying X and Y are two values, one is 100 and second is 150, I'll say Y is 50 more than X and X is 50, numerator is not changing, less than Y. So my dear, here it is very important part is Y is half more than X, which is 50% more than X. So X should be less than that. As you know, it is less than that. It is coming out to be 1/3 less than that. So look at this. If it is one more than this, it should be one less than this. Now it is one more than two. So the value will become 3, of course. So if I'm talking about X, it is one less than 1 plus 2. Reason is Y is one more than 2. Means when X is equal to 2, Y is one more than 2 means it is 3. That's why X is coming out to be one less than Y. So Y has already become 3. That's why I'm doing addition in the denominator. Or vice versa is also correct. If X is 1/3 less than Y, Y should be more than X. Numerator never changes. If it is more, denominator should be less. Yes, you are right. How much less? 3 minus 1. So I'll say Y will be half more than X. What is half? Half is 50% more than X. So now this is first thing as I talked about it. For example, if I say X is 5,000, Y is 25,000. How much Y is more than X? You will say it is 20,000 more than X. How much is X? That is 5,000. I'll cancel these values. I'll say 5 4s up. So I know it is 4 times more than that, which is 400%. Y is 400% more than X. What about X? X is less than Y. How much less than Y? It is 20,000 less than Y. How much is Y? That is 25,000. So I know it is 4/5 less than this, which is 80% less than this. Now look at it in fraction. If I say Y is 4 times more than X, X needs to be less than this. You know, numerator is never going to change. I will write the same numerator here. The denominator is going to increase. I'll say 4 plus 1 is 5. X is going to decrease by 4/5. What is 4/5? It is 80% less than this. This is how you can solve the question. So whenever one is more and second is less, you can solve the question by this way. Let me take one more type of question here. I say Q get 25% more than P. So Q got 25% chocolate more than P. P get 5 chocolates less than Q. Can you find out what are the number of chocolates that P and Q have? Q gets 25% more chocolate than P and P gets 5 chocolate less than Q. Q is 25%, that is 1/4 more than P. P is supposed to be less than this. I know P gets 5 chocolate less than Q. Please listen to this. P gets 5 chocolate less than Q. So Q also get 5 chocolates more than P. Do you agree with it? If I get 5 chocolate more than you, क्योंकि मुझे कम नहीं होना चाहिए आपसे chocolates में. If I got 5 chocolate more than you, you must have got 5 chocolate less than me. So I'm saying Q is 1/4 more than P, which is equal to 5 chocolate. It is 1/4 of P more. So P will come out to be 20 chocolate. The P comes out to be 20 chocolate. Now, if P is 20 chocolate, Q will get 5 chocolate more than P. Q will get 25 chocolates. Some of you will say, नहीं sir, मजा नहीं आया, दूसरे तरीके से करके दिखाओ. Q got 1/4 chocolate more than P. P got numerator same. Because it is less, if you reduce something, the denominator will increase. So P get 1/5 chocolate less than Q. So 1/5 of Q, it is getting less, which is equal to 5 chocolates. So can I say Q will come out to be 25 chocolates? So I can also get Q is equal to 25 chocolate, which is 5 chocolate more than P. So P will be 5 less than that. How much is 5 less than that? That comes out to be 20 chocolates. So there are two people, A and B, and they wrote one exam. As both of them have taken one exam, I asked them about their score. B told me that he got 40% more than A. B got 40% more than A. B's score is 40% more than A. And A told me that he got 40 marks less than A. A got 40 marks less than B. The comparison is with respect to B. So can you find out the marks obtained by A and B? Let me repeat it again. I'm saying here that B is 40% more than A. And it is given that A is 40 marks less than B. So here I go. I will say A is 40 marks less than B. Can I say if A is 40 marks less than B, B should be 40 marks more than A? So that 40 marks is equal to 40% of A because it is 40% more than A. That is equal to 40 marks. So can I say 100% of A is equal to 100 marks? So I will say A will come out to be 100. Now it is already given that B is 40 marks more than that. So B should be equal to 140 marks. Say P and Q are two men. Q got 70% less chocolate mangoes than P. And P got 28 mangoes more than Q. Can you find out the number of mangoes of P and Q? Q got 70% mangoes less than P and P got 28 mangoes less than Q. Find out the number of mangoes with P and Q. So I know 70% of P is equal to 28. So 70% of P is equal to 28. Why? Because it is 70% less than P. So 70% of P is equal to 28 mangoes. Because if it is more, it is less. So P will come out to be 40 mangoes. Then Q is less than P. I'll separate 28 from here and that comes out to be 12 mangoes. Whenever the product of two values is constant, say speed is equal to distance upon time. Speed into time is distance. I'm supposed to travel 360 kilometer distance. Find distance. I'm driving from here to Uttarakhand and I'm traveling 360 kilometer. If my speed is 60 kilometer per hour, I'll say 6 hours is what I'm going to take. If my speed is 90 kilometer per hour, I'm going to take 4 hours. So that comes out to be 360. So I know his speed increases by 30 from 60. That is the speed is 50% half more. If his speed is more, time taken will be less. Whenever the product of two values is constant, listen this. When the product of two values is constant, if one increases, second decreases. If one decreases, second increases because the product is constant. So I will say the speed earlier was 60, it changes to 90, it increases by 30 from 60. So speed increases by half, time reduces by, time kitna kam hua? Time reduces by 2 hours from 6 hours, which is 1/3. So you can say if the product of two values is constant, if one increases, second decreases. Numerator never changes, my dear. If numerator never changes and you want to reduce something, you want to decrease something, you will increase the denominator. So I'll say the other value is 1/3. Time is 1/3 less than earlier time. Is it fine? So whenever the product of two values is constant, if one increases, second decreases. How much it decreases, we can find out that it is 1/3 less than initial value of time. So what was the initial value of time? That was 6 hours. 1/3 is 2 hours less. So I'll say the new time taken will be 4 hours, which is also matching here. Say, for example, I'm going to buy 4 rupees per kg tomatoes. 20 kg of tomatoes can be purchased for rupees 80. Now, if I increase the price of this to 5 rupees per kg, how many kgs of tomatoes should be purchased? That is 6 kg needs to be purchased for rupees 80. If the product is constant, this is constant, means it is not changing. So I know if price increases by 1 from 4, kg will decrease by 4 from 20. So I know price increases by 1/4, quantity reduces by 1/5. And you can see directly, you can apply formula. If price increases by 1/4, numerator never changes, my dear. The quantity is going to decrease. How can it decrease? Numerator and denominator will be added in the denominator. I'll say the quantity reduces by 1/5, which is 20%. I know price into quantity is equal to 1000 rupees. I'm spending 1000 rupees to purchase, say, jaggery. Fine, I'm purchasing jaggery. I don't know what is the price. When the price of jaggery increases by 25%, I'm able to purchase 4 kgs less jaggery. When the price of jaggery increases by 25%, means the price of the quantity increases by 25%, due to which I'm able to purchase 4 kg jaggery less for rupees 1000. Can you find out the initial price of jaggery? Now you know price into quantity is coming out to be 1000 rupees. The price increases by 1/4. What happens? The quantity decreases. Numerator remains same. Whenever something decreases, denominator increases. The quantity increases by 1/5. 1/5 of the quantity is equal to 4 kgs. The quantity comes out to be 20 kg. So 20 kg of jaggery I was purchasing for 1000 rupees. So what is the initial price? 1000 rupees is what I am spending over 20 kg of jaggery. That gives you 50 rupees per kg is the price of jet. Now the third part of this is successive percentage change. Whenever something is increasing by A%, then it changes by B%. The effective change will be A plus B plus AB upon 100. This is when the values are in percentage. If P and Q are fractions, then the formula will be P by 1 plus Q plus PQ by 1. The same formula, whenever the values are given in fraction, I'll say PQ by 1. This much fraction it is going to change. And of course, you can multiply a fraction by 100 to convert into the percentage. Let me take one example here. Say something is increasing by 30% and then it increases by 50%. I want to find out what is the growth here. So I'll say the successive percentage change is 30. First it increases. For example, my salary 2 years ago was X rupees. First year means 1 year ago, it increases by 30%. So I'll say, okay, it increases by 30%. This year it increases by 50%. Yes, sapna hai. So this increases by 50% plus 30 into 50 by 100. So I'll say it is 30 plus 50 is 80. And this get cancelled out. I'll say it is coming out to be 15. That comes out to be 95%. So it is coming out to be 95% is the growth in it. But if you write it in fraction, that is 30% is 3 by 10, 50% is half, plus 3 by 10 into half. The LCM of the denominator, you can take it as a 20, 3 2s are 6, 10 1s are 10, plus 3. That is 19 by 20 into 100 will be 95%. You can check it out. It is coming out to be same 95%. Say that there's a continuous increment of a value by 10%, 20%, and 30%. So a value is increasing by 10%, 20%, 30%. What will be my answer? So I know there are 3 successive changes which are happening here. I'll first combine 2, 10 plus 20 plus 10 into 20 by 100. I'll got it as a 32% is the change. Then it increases by 30%. So 32 plus 30, this combine, the combination of this is 32%. Plus 30 is 32 into 30 by 100. That comes out to be 62. That comes out to be 9.6. That comes out to be 71.6% is the increment. So if there are more than 2 values, then also you can apply it. First combine 2 values, then combine it with third one. 4 values are there. You will combine first 2 and last 2. Then you finally combine them. So can you tell me what is the effective percentage increment? अच्छा ठीक है, fractions का ले लेता हूँ. Fractions का ये अभी लिया तो था. For example, something is increasing by 25% and then increases by 20% is first process. It will be 25 plus 20 plus 25 into 20. पहले percentage में कर लेते हैं, फिर fraction में बताता हूँ. ताकि ये तो रहे कि आंसर सेम आ रहा था सर. पता चला आंसर दोनों में different आ रहा है. So 25 plus 25 is 50. My answer is 50. Now I prove it by fraction. It is 1/4 plus 1/5 plus 1/4 into 1/5. The LCM of the denominator comes out to be 20. So I know it multiplied by 5. I know it multiplied by 4. And finally, this is 1, which is 10 by 20, which is nothing but half. It is half increasing. How much is half? Half is 50%. What happens when a value increases by 30% for 8 successive years? What is the overall percentage increment? If something increases by 30% for next 8 years, what is the effective percentage increment? Okay, here I go now. Let's see here. I want 30% growth for 8 years. In 2 years, what will be the growth that you're going to get? 30 plus 30 plus 30 into 30 by 100. I'm sure all of you must have got it 16 now. What about the 4 years growth? 69 plus 69 plus 69 into 69 by 100. That is 138 plus 19 square is 361. 3 is carry 19 more. That is 78, 88. Half of that is 44 plus 3 is 47.61. So it is 0.61. 8 plus 7 is 5. This is 185.61. So in 8 years, what will it be? It is 185 plus 185 plus 185 into 185 upon 100. 0.61 I can eliminate. Approximation is what you can do. 360 is coming here. Sorry, 370 is what it is coming here. And this is 185 square. Can I say 185 from twice of 100? The number is 15 less. 15 square is 225. 2 is carry. Separated by 15, I'll get 170. Double of that is 340 plus 2 is 342. 342.25. Just sum this. You get 15 square is 225. 2 is carry. 15, it is less. I'll separate it by 15, which is 170. Double of that is 340. 342.25 is your value. Now it is already coming out to be 370 plus 342. So that is 712.25 is your answer. If you want to increase it by some value. Of course, it will be closer to 714, 715 is the approximate value that you can get here. Okay, I think it is clear. Let's move to the next one. So you are already aware of this. Now what happens when the value decreases as well? So when I say it increases by p% and then it decreases by q%. So you'll say wherever the plus sign is coming, you will take a minus sign here. Plus p into minus q by 100. So your answer will come out to be p minus q. Minus pq by 100 is your answer. If both of them are reducing, I'll say both p and q are reducing in percentage. The effective change is minus p minus q plus minus p into minus q upon 100. Or which gives you minus p minus q plus pq upon 100. So whenever the two values are reducing, just use a formula a plus b plus ab upon 100, but both a and b will carry a negative sign before that. That is what you need to apply here. So what happens when a number increases by 40%, but then it reduces by 20%, then finally it increases by 30%. How much will be the effective change after these three changes here? Here I go. I know it increases by 40%, decreases by 20% into 40 into minus 20 by 100. Very easy. It is 20% only left. Minus 8 is 12%. Why? 4 2s are 8. So after this, I'll say it is 12% value which is coming, then it increases by 30%. The effective is 12 plus 30 plus 12 into 30 by 100. So what is the value that you are going to get? You are going to get 42 plus 360. That is 3.6. That comes out to be 45.6.